Welcome back to this episode of Smash Engineering. Today we're doing a Samsung, I don't remember the model number TV, but basically when you hit the power button, all that happens is the red light flashes. So we're going to tear into that and see if we can't fix it. Tag along, let's figure it out.
Smash Engineering.
Okay, so when you get that cover off, first thing you want to do is inspect all your ribbon. So you look here, look for signs of it being loose, things like that, easy stuff. Like this plug here was partially pulled out. Sorry, I'm showing it on my hand. But this isn't the power board. So this is, I think they call this a logic board. But so then I usually just go around, kind of work myself back to the power board. Now, the way this is acting, I would assume with the way this is acting that the board in question here would be this board, which is the power board. So the first thing I would do on this board is look at the heads on all of the capacitors, and if any of these look like they're overinflated with air, it's the best way I can describe it, kind of ballooned out, then you've pretty much isolated your problem. But as you look at these, none of them really look ballooned, right? So then the next thing is check your wiring. So check this, wiring looks good, no fried spots. But then what do we have here? We have a big burn spot. Huge burn spot. That's not supposed to be there. I don't know what caused that. Not sure entirely, but I'm going to go ahead and remove this board and flip it over and see what is on the other side of this and see what it looks like. I don't really know if the board will be savable. I really don't know what caused that. I've never seen this before. I don't know if we had a lightning strike nearby and it just happened to fry the TV. I don't really know. See, the power cord plugs in here, so your fuse is usually right next to that, which that is the fuse there. So generally that will pop, or one of the capacitors will pop. I've never ever seen that. So let's go ahead and pop that board off and take a closer look. So we got the board attached here. Let's flip her over. And if you, I don't know if the camera makes it out very well. That is just fried. And I mean fried. So there is no saving this board here. So I'm going to look up on the internet using the reference numbers here and make sure that I get the right revision and all that fun stuff. But I'm going to go ahead and look up a new board, and I'll get one ordered, get it on its way, replace it, and this TV will be good to go. So I will put a screenshot of what this board goes for. If the board's too expensive, I might just scrap the TV. But still, this gives you an idea, if you don't want to scrap your TV, of what to do. It's really simple. Most people are intimidated by TVs, but as long as the screen's not broken, it's usually either just this board or this board. And generally, from what I've found, I've repaired, I don't know, maybe about, I don't want to exaggerate, I would say probably about 70 or so flat screens for friends and whatnot. But I would say what I see generally, what I expected to see with this one was like this capacitor here to be a little overinflated, bad, or one of these other ones here. But I did not expect to see that. I don't know what causes that. If any of you know what would cause that, because now lightning strike should have affected this side of the board. This side of the board over here is what powers the rest of the TV coming out of this. So, I mean, it burned straight through. It absolutely just fried it. I just have never seen, I mean, it even lifted that off. It fried it so bad. So, yeah, I don't know. The rest of the board looks good, though. So, I don't know. I've never seen that. I imagine this looked something like this before all hell broke loose over here. I don't know. Just kind of speechless on that one. I did not expect to see that, but it's not a big deal. These boards, I don't expect this board to be more than $20, $30, maybe $40. I don't know. This is a Samsung TV, so we'll see. But, you know, people think it's a joke, but it's rare to find, like this is actually a Samsung part here, but it's rare to find where they manufacture their own boards. Like I bet you this board is probably used in more than just a Samsung TV. But I mean, you get that with a lot of different things, even cars. You can take some cars apart and find, you know, shared parts inside, especially when it comes to electronics. So let's go ahead and check on this, and we'll get that loaded up. right, well, that's going to pretty much wrap up this episode. If that helps you, I'm glad. I hope it does help anyone that it can. Most TVs are almost identical to that. They have a few boards in them. Some have 3, some have 2. I don't think I've ever seen more than 3. But hopefully it can help you. Changing a board out is super simple. Just be careful with those ribbons when you unplug them, and make sure you get the right board. Make sure you look at the model number and get the right board. So thanks for watching. Smash the subscribe button. Slam a thumbs up on there. If you could do me a favor and go to my other videos and thumbs up them, that'd be a big help. Share this video wherever you can, and let's get me some more subscribers. But thanks for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Stay safe and stay healthy.